Kelly from Moonbean Gems Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Gemini Mid March 2020 general reading. So for those of you who are subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, your comments, and subscribes. For those of you who are new to my channel, do stick around for a brief little intro before we get started. So I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and they're not date specific. So please have a look at the title to see if it resonates with you. If the title resonates with you, then chances are there's going to be a few messages found within the video, okay? Also keep in mind that some months your moon, your rising, Venus, or Jupiter signs are going to placements are going to resonate a bit better for you than just your sun sign, okay? Also have a look at your 7th house. So for Gemini, that would be Sagittarius. Have a look at those videos. There may also be some messages found there as well. Okay, so before we get into the reading, I usually go over my pre-meditation shuffle that I do off camera. So I just kind of want to go over those with you. So Gemini, for mid-March, the first card to come out was the 6 of Pentacles, okay? So if this is in regards to work or finances, I do feel that for some of you, this could be receiving loans, right? Maybe someone is being generous with you, so you could be receiving some money or even an inheritance for some of you. For others, you're the one who is being generous, okay? If this is in regards to a relationship, this just talks or speaks about that reciprocity, right? Giving and taking. I did see it mostly in the upright, which for me lets me know that this is a genuine give and take type relationship, okay? This could also be, I believe in the deck that I used for shuffling, it shows children. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. Like I was saying about receiving money, this could be parents maybe giving money to their child or someone within the family, right? Again, that whole inheritance, whatever that means for you, okay? But it is giving and receiving, or receiving and giving, okay, depending on where you stand in the story, okay? The second card to come out for you was the, I believe it was the 8 of Swords in the reverse, okay? So I'm kind of feeling that you're trying, like there has been a time where you may have had some negative self-talk, right? Really stuck in your head, feeling trapped. But I'm feeling that you are escaping that. You're getting out of that, okay? That mental trap that you've been in. You're getting out of it. Whatever that means for you, however that works for you. For most of you, it's just that self-talk, right? Like always putting yourself down. I feel like you're noticing, or you're starting to look at things differently, more in a positive light. And I feel like that is being put to a halt, okay? And the more and more that you start thinking positively, you start to see that, you know, things, you weren't as trapped as you thought you were, okay? That's kind of what I'm sensing. And the third card out was, or for you, was the World in reverse, okay? So for some of you, I kind of feel like whatever it is that you were set out to do, or that you tried to do or accomplish, it's kind of been stagnant for a bit. So whether that's a business that you've tried to kind of start up, or a relationship or something at work, whatever it was, it's not really moving forward. Maybe you tried to take some shortcuts and it kind of backfired. But I just kind of sense that you're not putting in the effort that is needed. And again, this could be you or the other person. And if that's in regards to a relationship, I feel like one person is not putting in as much effort as the other, and it can be frustrating, right? And same thing at work, like maybe that's the situation that you find yourself in, okay? But it is feeling stuck, right, and within that situation. So yeah, all right. So though that was your pre-shuffle, okay. So we're gonna get into the reading for you, Gemini. I'm going to use Steampunk Tarot. I have shuffled all my cards, but I will shuffle a little bit on camera before we get started. Okay, so Father, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors, please allow me to connect with the collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-March 2020. Please allow messages to come in clearly and for the greater good of the collective of Gemini. So, for mid-March 2020. All right, let's see what messages we have for you. All right, so at the top of the deck, this is going to be your strongest energy. It's also what's currently happening, or recent past. So that can be anything from a couple days ago to a couple weeks ago, okay? To even to about a year ago, right? Whatever it is that is affecting you in your current situation. So we have Death in the reverse. All right, so for some of you, you could be connecting with Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. But this talks about resisting a change, a transformation of sorts, okay? But it's a necessary change, right? Yet you're resisting it. So whatever it is that's going on, again, this could be within a relationship of all kinds, right? You're finding it hard to let go, maybe of someone from your past, possibly. It could be a romantic relationship. I'm just noticing he's in the background there. For some of you, Gemini, you could have lost a family member, passed on loved one recently, and you're just finding it hard, saying goodbye. It's difficult, right? It's always difficult when someone passes. But I mean, once you do, things are going to be a little bit easier for you, right? Same thing with the relationship. If you were to let go of a relationship, like a past relationship, maybe it's not working, okay? You have high hopes or dreams to be with this person, but it's just, at the moment, it's not possible. Let go, release it, allow the universe to take hold of it, right? And then you will make room for new energy, right? New possibilities to come into your life. All right, let's see what other messages do we have for Gemini. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands, our famous Wounded Warrior card, right? Talks about persistence, right? Also boundaries, setting up boundaries. This is someone who, and this could be you or this other person, but somebody is determined here, right? It's that test of courage to keep going, right? Even though this person has been hurt repeatedly. Maybe you're connecting with someone who works at a foundry, is what I'm getting. A machinist, possibly. works with machines, mechanic of some sort, or that maybe that's you. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm sensing. All right, any other messages for Gemini? Okay, so we have the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so this is still feminine power, so maybe you're connecting. So it is divine feminine, right? With being the Empress, regardless if it's in the upright or in the reverse. When you see the Empress in reverse, it's more so suggesting that you need to get in touch with love and happiness that flows within you. And again, it's hard when you are going through so much, right? Like, where is it? Right? You're feeling like you're overworked. You're feeling like you've lost so much. It's hard to, you know, go from being in the reverse to the upright, right? It's like you've got the potential to do so much, or to have so much, right? To have abundance. For some of you, you could be dealing with some domestic problems. Okay, Gemini. So this just could be even at home, like maybe someone is in a relationship where it's done, it's over, like, you know, emotionally, you're not connecting anymore, but maybe you're still living within, like, under the same roof. And again, it could be because you have children, right? The Empress usually indicates a mother type figure, a parent. Okay, again, don't get hung up on the gender. It could be masculine or feminine. We all have those energies. But that could be the situation here where you are living as roommates right now, right? It's you're stagnant there. No one's moving out. No one is moving out. Okay, for others of you, you may be experiencing an unwanted pregnancy. Okay, it's like with these two here. You're hurt about it. You feel alone, right? Let's see. Sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. My dog is trying to get in and no one. Here we go. Come on in. There you go. All right. Okay. See what other messages we have for Gemini for mid. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles pop up for you. So Gemini, even though you are going through that in your relationship, okay, I still feel though that you're still going to work. Okay, you're still hard at work. You are successful in that area. Like you feel like work right now is your escape in a sense. You've been working really hard, and there's a lot. This is like someone who's quite patient. Okay, maybe in this relationship even, you've been working hard at trying to keep things together, keep things going, keep your family afloat, right? So you're having patience here. I see you, maybe for some of you, it helps to record things. Maybe you're keeping a journal, okay? Or just in general, keeping tabs. If you have or own your own business, you're keeping tabs. You're recording, you know, your profits. You're doing some research there, is what I'm seeing too. A Seven of Pentacles also talks about success, but it's delayed, right? So it's just, again, it's having patience. I'm just noticing, I believe those are daffodils right there growing. So that's spring. Okay, so that's actually Okay, I work in a flower shop mostly. And this could be your current energy right now, right? I know daffodils are blooming. If you go to flower shops, they've got tulips and daffodils, all those spring flowers. So whatever it is that you've been working towards, and it could be through winter. Like, I'm just noticing even the colors of these cards are very dark. And then there's this one that's a very bright, right? In a greenhouse, right? Plants growing. So this is like, and with the pentacles, it's like, I feel like when you release or let go possibly of this individual, things are going to start to brighten up and work out for you. Okay, maybe that's that delay or the reason why you're feeling stuck here or stagnant. Okay, let's see if we've got one more card for you. Any other messages? Yeah, so we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so this isn't someone who's not happy within a relationship, right? Nine of Cups. This is usually your wish fulfillment card, but it's in the reverse. So wishes are not coming true right now. That's indefinite at the moment. Whether it's you or this other person you're connecting with, but someone is definitely unhappy, right? That lack of fulfillment. This person can be quite negative or pessimistic as well. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be you, right? This could be the other person. Maybe this is someone who's, I feel like, could be drinking a bit. They are lacking some self-confidence right now. And again, take it how it resonates, right? Reverse the roles if need be. Let's see what's at the bottom. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Okay, so you could be connecting with a Virgo. Doesn't have to be. This could just talk about your current situation. I know most people around the world are in self-isolation, right? Due to this COVID-19 outbreak or whatever, I guess that's what's happening, right? So some people are practicing social distancing and some people are in self-isolation. For some of you, maybe you live in a country where it could be on lockdown right now, whether it's your borders or everyone within the country is kind of like, for instance, I know in Italy, they're stuck at home, right? But they're making the best of it. They're using that time. It's not breaking them. It's bringing people together in a way, right? We're bombarded with negative messages, but then to see that positive coming out of it is uplifting, right? It gives people hope. I'm kind of seeing that, right, this hermit, he's going out there on his own, like around him and everything looks so desolate and abandoned, and he's venturing out, right? But this can also talk about going within, and maybe this is a place you haven't been in a while. Maybe you haven't been alone at home, quiet, you know, in a very long time. Maybe that's what's needed, right? It is the bottom of the deck. So it's your overall message is, in order to find the answers that you need, maybe to fix this situation or to get out of that stagnant, no movement, you need to go within and really find out how you're feeling, what you need, right? All right, so I'm going to use the Light Visions Tarot to clarify for you, Gemini. All right, let's see here. Can I have some clarification on the Death in the reverse? Hermit in the reverse. So we've got 2 Hermit cards. When I see 2 of the same card, it's like double the energy. However, we have 1 in the reverse and 1 in the upright. Okay, so overall is the upright. So again, that is what you need to do in order to help yourself. In regards to this death or not wanting to let go of this relationship, and this, again, it could be you or the other person you're connecting with, but someone here is the Hermit in reverse, which is more of the isolating yourself from the people that you love, okay? And this person that you're connecting with doesn't want to, and again, this could be, it doesn't have to be you. Maybe you are the one who's wants this relationship, you know, is willing to walk away from it. You know that this isn't working, this is not going the way it needs to go. I'm not able to move forward. You know, again, it could be because this person is still living under your roof, right? They're not making things easy, right? And you're not happy about it, neither are they. But somebody here is refusing to leave or go, right? And again, it could be this other person. However, someone here I feel like is, with the Hermit in reverse, this is someone who's like keeping those emotions to themselves. They're isolating themselves from loved ones, right? Keeping their distance that way. And just not telling people how they feel. Like if you have children, right, you're even distancing yourself or your emotions from them. Let's see about this 9 of Wands. Okay, we've got the 9 of Pentacles to clarify the 9 of Wands. So 9 of Pentacles is your single ladies card, okay? Again, don't get hung up on the gender, right? So I'm seeing if this is you, Gemini, you've been through a battle within this relationship. You've been wounded. Like this, you've been at it for a long time. This is a commitment, like a committed relationship, okay? Like you were married, possibly, and you've gone through a lot. You were beaten and battered, okay? Maybe you were, again, with this Empress card and this, like this was an abusive relationship even for some of you, okay? Whether it was mental, physical, emotional abuse, spiritually, okay, for some of you. But you're coming out of that. You're coming out of that because we've got the 9 of Pentacles. This is someone who is able to like stand on their own 2 feet. You don't need this person. They need you. You don't need them. They're unwilling to let go. You're being nice and allowing them to stay for a moment, for a time, until they get on their feet, is what I'm sensing. You've got your own thing happening. You're still, you know, work as usual, right? But if you look in the distance, like the next card, the 10 of Pentacles is in this deck has 2 individuals and children, and then there's that house that's in the background is more in the front, right? Closer. Whereas here it's like you see the home in the distance. Maybe some, again, in that, for me, it's either, in your case, it's like you're alone here, like you're single or wanting to be, but you're happy there. For some of you, I do see, what is either a hawk possibly on her shoulder. So maybe you see those, all right? Just know that when you see that, that's your spirit guides, okay, sending you a message that they are there. You are not alone, okay? Let's look at this Empress in the reverse. Okay, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so it could be connecting with another earth sign, possibly Taurus, are sorry, why am I saying Sagittarius? Maybe you are connecting with the Sagittarius. Either Taurus or Capricorn is what I'm sensing. But it's directly related to this Empress. So it could be the same person. But this is someone who, remember we're talking about some sort of abusive relationship here. Well, this King of Pentacles in the reverse is not a very nice character. This is someone who, it's like you're a father or a mother, depend, right? Again, don't get hung up on general, but you're good for nothing. Okay, so again, this could be this person you're connecting with. Maybe this is you. I don't know. Depends on where you fall in this scenario, okay? But this is someone who lacks business skills, isn't very successful with money. Someone who takes unwise risks. Like if you have children, you shouldn't be spending your money on garbage is one thing, right? I feel like this is someone who, again, with this 9 of Cups in the reverse, drinking, okay, maybe drinking a bit, right? Could be you're not reaching your goals. Whatever it is that you've set out to do, it's not happening here. You could be connecting with someone who is older than you. Okay, so maybe there could be a bit of an age gap within, between the two of you. Okay, let's see. Any other messages? Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords as well. All right, so this person, again, could be you or this person, but someone definitely here has anxiety about the situation, depressed, okay, unable to sleep. They feel small. That's what I'm sensing here. Like, in the midst of all this, they feel small and unable to, like, cope. Like, this is someone who's quite hurt. It may not be you. I do sense that somebody here in the past was the one who was the victim and is now rising up and getting out of it. And then there's someone who may be possibly the abuser who is now feeling quite small and unable to, you know, find their way. It's like they've lost themselves along the way. They have no idea how to get out of this. It's like they're stuck. I also sense a very lazy motherfucker. I'm just saying, like, if that's who you're dealing with, that sucks. I'm sorry about that. But, like, I feel like you work, right, with the 7 of Pentacles here. Work your ass off, but then there's someone here who is trying shortcuts or not showing up for work, right? Whatever, using every excuse in the book to not go to work, not be the provider, when in actuality they need to be. They're the King of Pentacles. They need to be the provider, but they're in the reverse. They ain't providing shit. All right, let's look at the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Chalices in the reverse. So as you work hard and focus on yourself, right, and on work, right, you're using work as a way to escape. I think we mentioned that. You're focusing and putting your efforts there, right? And as you do that, you're healing. You're letting go of that grief, right? Kind of what I'm sensing, this failed relationship. As you work, you're letting go of any of those feelings of regret, loss, okay? Right? If you look, like he's just literally tossing those cups, letting go of them, letting them drop, letting them fall into the ocean. Right? There's a lot of water within this card. So it is quite emotional, what you've been through, what you're going through. Like if I look around there's only 2 cards here that have any water, and that's the 5 of chalices, and this Hermit in the reverse has a bit of a trickling stream happening there. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, and there's the 9 of Cups, of course. Or 9 of Cups in the reverse, I should say. All right, give me 1 sec. Sorry, now my dog wants to come out. All right, groups, hold on. There you go. Okay. All right, so let's look at this 9 of Cups in the reverse here. Whoop. Page of Chalices. More water here. This is a younger energy, younger water sign possibly. It could also just speak about, it can also be a new love coming forward. Or this individual, whomever it is that's unhappy currently, right? Very depressed, very unfulfilled there. Once you've let go of those feelings, like I do feel like maybe this is the younger person. Someone is coming in to offer some love. It's that age-old thing. You let go and new has, you know, you have room for something new to come in. Right? It's like when you make space in your closet, you can actually, you know, have place to put new things. I also kind of get the sense that they're, like, even though I feel like both of you are hurting. Like, it's not just one person who's the 9 of Cups. Like, I really feel like it's both of you that are in that position that are hurting. Okay? For some of you, though, I feel like this Page of Chalices is more of your child trying to help you and give you that strength, right? Giving you the love, reminding you why you're doing what you're doing. For some of you, for others of you, that is just a new relationship starting or coming out of this. So let's look at the Hermit. Need some clarification on the Hermit for Gemini for mid-March, please. Oop. All right, we've got a lot of cards fly out. First one is the Emperor. Could be connecting with an Aries. It doesn't have to be. So we have the Emperor and the Empress, okay? The masculine and the feminine here. We also have the 10 of Wands in the reverse, okay? And the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, remember I talked about how it has the family there. But it's in the reverse, right? So again, this Hermit, going within, seeking the knowledge, right? Trying to figure out your personal truth, why, you know, what's happening here? What do I need to do? Those kind of questions are all coming up for you, okay? With the Emperor, again, you could be connecting with an Aries. This is someone who could be a father figure, okay? Again, don't get hung up on the gender. This Empress in the reverse could be you or could be this other person, right? But this is a divine connection. Someone here, right? It's a divine connection, but at the moment, someone is in the reverse and someone is in the upright. Okay, so there's a lot of arguing. There's a lot of fighting I'm seeing. Okay? Although somebody kind of is just whatever about the fighting now. Someone has just given up on that. And that's dangerous when someone gives up. It means there is no more hope of fixing a situation because the other person is done trying. Okay? And I feel like this Emperor is just moving forward at this point, trying to figure things out, right, with this Hermit there. Okay. And so we also have the, like I said, the Ten of Wands, right? In the reverse. So this talks about having too many responsibilities to bear. All right. Again, if this is a marriage breaking up, and I do believe it is because it's the Empress and the Emperor, that signifies a serious connection there, a deep connection. Could be, again. But this is kind of just letting things go because it's too much and you can't deal with it anymore. Things are insurmountable at this point, okay? It's like you've worked hard, you've tried and tried time and time again, and things are going nowhere. It's always the same shit, different day. Okay? So with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, like, that talks about the whole, like, it's, I honestly, it's all about legacy, right? So this is a definitely breakup of a family. Okay. There could have been a situation where I feel like money was big between you. Like there was always, you know, you probably, when you got together, were not ready to be in a committed relationship, I think. Okay. You maybe have gotten together rather young. Okay. There is that age gap I'm seeing for some of you. So maybe you got involved with someone who was rather older than you, or vice versa, maybe younger, right? And things are just not, you know, things were great in the beginning in the sense that, you know, there was money, but that's not how it worked out, did it? Right? We've got someone who's been sitting around doing fuck all and someone who's busting their ass to make that money. Right? So maybe this, for me, when I see this card, this is like, talks about a marriage that maybe happened for money, or where you thought you were getting, you know, stability. If both parties aren't putting in the effort, you're not going to have that stability. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go to Romance Angels. Let's see if we have any love advice for Gemini. Love advice for Gemini for mid-March. All right. 2 cards to come out. We have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay? We talked about this. This is not a good relationship. There's like, someone's trying really hard to keep things together, and I feel like it's for the family. I don't think this person is putting in effort in regards to this relationship, but they're still unwilling to let it go. Again, if there's children involved, I can understand. Like, you don't want to leave this person on their ass, okay? You've built a life together, and I feel like you've been together for a long time, okay? You don't want to show your children that you don't have a heart either, right? They love their father or their mother. And the next card out is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, and I feel like this is you, okay, in regards to you. As much as you have always done things for other people, I feel like at this time it's time to put yourself first, okay, and what your wants and needs are. I feel like this person could have put you down, right? There was that whole abusive relationship here, and that could have been mental abuse as well. Maybe this person always put you down, told you that you would never amount to anything without them, look at you, whatever it was, okay? Whatever it was for you. And you're seeing, you've gone within, you're seeing that, like, wait a second, I'm capable. I'm capable. I'm that Nine of Pentacles. I'm successful on my own. I don't need you, right? So focus on yourself, heal yourself, love yourself. It will reflect on your children. They will see that. They will see that even through all this bullshit, you are not breaking. You're able to come out of it. You're stronger for it. Okay? All right. I'm going to pull my Dream of Gaia Tarot. Let's see if there's any other messages for you here, Gemini. So these cards are going to be just directed at you, okay, Gemini, or cross-watcher, whoever is watching. Okay, let's see here. Any messages for... Messages for Gemini, Sun and Rising, Venus, Jupiter for mid-March. Ooh, we've got lots of cards here. Okay. Okay, so the first card and past position, okay, is the Youth. So this is you, my dear, okay, in the past. You were ready for a journey, okay? You're not afraid of what life had in store for you. I feel like you were very strong. You've always been strong, even as a child. Okay, I feel like you had, I'm just seeing like, you had faith. You've always had faith in the universe. Like, I'm just noticing, like, shooting stars and stars in the sky. And I feel like you've always been drawn to those stars. You've used them as a guide, right? I'm also noticing the dog there. You're a loyal person. You've always been loyal. I feel like you've, even in regards to this person, you've shown them loyalty throughout everything, especially in the past, where they've done you wrong, yet you were still there. Loyal companion. The second card out is the Eight of Fire in the reverse. This card in the upright, it has to do with almost like that phoenix rising from the ashes. In the reverse, it's like you're refusing this. It's exactly this death is what I'm seeing in the reverse. Like you're refusing to let go and die, okay? And what I mean by die, I mean is shed that person who you used to be, or that person that you became that you don't want to be anymore, okay? We're still holding on to it, whether it's because of fear, whatever your reasoning for it. You've changed, or you want to change. I feel also too, fire has to do with creativity and passion. I feel like the passion there to so you're trying to regain this passion, this wanting to change and to get out of the situation that you're in. It's proving difficult. And I'm noticing it's falling on this Empress in the reverse, which talk, again, like I was saying, stagnant. We're stuck there. And that could be you. You're stuck in that 8 of fire in the reverse energy. The next card out, and again, this is your present. So I want to say that these two are going to symbolize your present. Your recent, the most, yeah. So we have the Ace of Air. So presently, we're stuck here, but we're also regaining some reason here, right? We're coming into some knowledge. And again, it could be because we've spent some time in this hermit mode, right? Really reflecting on things, right? And you're seeing, right? With the Ace of Air is just like getting the Ace of Swords. It's about mental clarity, right? New ideas. I feel like that spark is happening within you. You realize that you deserve better, deserve more. And what's going to come once you figure that out is love. Here's your last card. Love. You are loved. You are loved by your loved ones, your family, your friends. You're not alone, right? You're the angel. There's angels there. Okay, passed on loved ones that are protecting you as well. I am crying right now. I'm sorry. I just got emotional when I saw this card. I myself like connecting to a Gemini. I have a few Gemini family members who are currently going through this exact situation. So I'm definitely picking up on their energy as well. But there's a lot of love here, and I feel like you have a lot of love to give, and love is what's going to heal this situation. You, your family, okay? Going within, okay, it doesn't mean isolating. Someone is isolating themselves. Someone is doing that purposely. But someone else is doing it to heal. There's a difference there, okay? So you just need to figure out where you fall in that. All right, Gemini, that has been your mid-March general read. If you've liked my video, please do give it a thumbs up and share it around. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified the next time I upload a video. For my April monthly videos, I will be continuing on with the runes at the end to kind of tie everything in together. I find that that works rather well, and it kind of anchors in all the different stories that are kind of happening, okay? Also, don't forget to check your moon, your rising, your Venus, and Jupiter signs, as well as, like I said, some months those like placements are going to resonate a bit better for you, okay? Also, have a look at your 7th house, so that would be Sagittarius. I think that's why Sagittarius kept popping out. Guys, see, things happen for a reason. I was mentioning it for a reason. So do have a look. I haven't recorded it as of yet, but once it's uploaded, do have a look at the Sagittarius video, because there's going to be some messages there for you also. Okay, so as always, have a wonderful and fabulous day and many blessings.